Power to the peoples. We back at new names. Yeah. We're gonna rock like HAMP Doom, Nip Doom, and Doom mics that came in. Let's see if we can do it again. Huh? Yesterday could have been a fluke. Let's see what happened today. Come outside. Hmm? Hmm? Come outside. What's up? What's up? Mm-hmm. We outside. Come outside. Early. That's right. Doing it early. Mm-hmm. AIP Nick. Word up. Look out for the Appianos, you heard? They outside. So is we. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where those good folks from yesterday? Them good folks from yesterday, huh? They was out here running yesterday. Around this time. We back though. We back. We have to see it for ourselves, you know? We have to see it for ourselves. You know what I mean? We hustling. Nice and smooth, huh? Big up the nice and smooth. Beautiful Sunday. You know what I mean? We out here. Come through. Yeah, we working. We working. How we doing out there? Yesterday was beautiful, right? So we back alive today. You up, you alive. Even if you have a discussionable problem, you alive. You alive today. So I don't know who you gonna thank. Thank somebody that you alive today. Okay? That you alive. Mm-hmm. Word up. Yeah. Look out for the Apianos. They're selling garbage down the block. You know what I mean? Yeah, this one here is part 2 of Nip Doom Remains Undefeated, along with the Ezekiel Will Stop Turn and why God can't stop bullets. You got to ask God why he can't stop bullets. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask God why he can't stop bullets. He can stop life, but he can't stop bullets. Huh? He can stop life, but he can't stop those bullets from flying in your neighborhood. All those churches out there, where the God at? Where God? When I called him, he ain't come for me. He came for you? I was calling on him 2 weeks ago. Like, yo, if you real, show me something. So I could tell the people that you real. You know what I'm saying? So I could tell the peoples that, yo, keep prayer in your regimen. Because it works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we back. Let me scream at you for a minute. Cold one for the morning. You know what I'm saying? Pouring on this side. Now I'm going to pour it on this side. AIP, my man, you heard? Get your sage up. We got 300 people in the building. That's good work. Feel me? Simple thumbnail to make everything simple. So tell me how you feel today. Let's discuss this situation. Okay? Why God can't stop those bullets. You know what I'm saying? You know he ain't gonna stop those bullets. He'll take life, but he ain't gonna stop those bullets. So what we do about that? Huh? Come outside. Where my peoples at? Where my peoples at? It's only 10 minutes. Just turned 8 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful. So you got me for an hour. Yep. You sit here and put this plan together. Come outside. I need, where my thing at? Okay, we gotta get it jumping. It's still early though. Get it jumping. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting. But they ran to that pastor to get the correct sayings and correct ideas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we working. We putting that plan together. Sit here for a nice hour. Beautiful. Salute. Wait for my peoples. Okay, now it's just turned 8. Salute, salute. Other headline news, we don't even know. But we gonna work it. The show gotta go on, baby. What's up, y'all? Show gotta go on, man. Gotta keep working. See, I'm drinking the silver bullet now. That's the silver bullet. It also takes out vampires, as they say. You a vampire? You up by the break of dawn like me? You up? Or you at night? Some people still in the background resting. We here. We here. I'm gonna wait for my man to get up, send that beat in. Hopefully we'll do something. But it's Sunday. Welcome to church. Welcome. Sunday service, baby. I'm outside. Let me see what's in the world out there. You know what I mean? You got people working. They up early. You know what I mean? People subscriber mode on. What's up, y'all? Yeah, it's me. I'm back again. Told you to keep the notifications on. You didn't know I was coming back outside. Told you. All you gotta do is put your trust in the Lord, man. You feel me? Put your trust in the Lord, man. Holla at me. The Yankees will win the World Series. Yeah, they will win. You know what I mean? I'm out here working this. I'm out here working this. I'm out here working this. Word up. What we doing? I gotta put that work out there for Dolo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this work. How about that? I'm gonna get this work. Word, bring those peoples in. Bring them in. We had fun around this time. All the way up to what, 10:40? Yeah, I did 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna do the same thing. 10 hours, 2 hours. Feel me? Come outside. I'm gonna talk dirty in a minute. As soon as they come outside, I'm gonna talk dirty. Everybody in New York City running around, you heard? I'm outside too. Come outside. Word up. I'm gonna hustle my own thing, man. Pick up the bullets, got it. You heard? Yo, Gotti, holla at me, man. I need about 15 G's, you heard? I need 15 G's, Gotti. Word up. Come outside. Word up. Come outside, Gotti. I need you to come outside, man. You're the only one that can come outside. Everybody else be hiding. Well, she in New York City. They outside singing on the microphone. Now they playing games over. Everybody outside. Everybody outside. I'm working. They playing some type of game. See, I will push subscribers mobile. I need y'all to get in the building. I need people to see this work. Big up to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the show. You know what I mean? Get them over here. I'm going to chill out for a minute. It was around this time I was sitting back. You know what I mean? You feel me? No doubt. No doubt. AIP, beloved. AIP. We working. Just putting together that sound of glory. People will be writing in a minute talking about gotta pay that bill. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta see what that's about. Yeah, that's a little better. All right. What up, what up, what up? Salute, salute. Okay, let me get my, yep, I got everything right here. Got everything right here. We 8 for 8 in the building. Huh? Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I never left. I just took a little break. You need that from time to time. You know what I mean? So, we thank everybody that came in attendance. So, yeah, we got everything working. Early.
Power on.
We working early.
Business mode.
We working early. You know what I'm saying? Gotta work early. You gotta work early, man. That's the best thing they ever told us. Work. That's what they told us. Y'all gotta work. Get this work, right, baby? Uh-oh. They acting up again? Nah, they shouldn't act up again. What's up? Yeah, they shouldn't act up again. Nah, we good. We Gucci. No, they shouldn't act up again. How you doing out there? Yeah, they shouldn't act up again. I don't see why this thing is It acts up when I put it over here. What's up? I don't know why it's bugging out like that. We got 1,200. That's good. We back, see? It's the same folks. Come back. Don't run. We need you in the building.
Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth connected.
Yep, it's connected, baby. Get you a little small sage. What's up, y'all? What's up? I would play something for my man, but I don't even know. He said he been out there on that rap thing. See if I can find him. You know what I mean? And put him inside the file. Put Willie up inside this file, man. Clean up some files. Okay. Oh, that's what they told me. But HAMP has just reached this 1 month mark at spring. So yo hit that store, man. You know what I mean? I just had it. What up? I just had it, man. Wanted me to clean it up. Okay, here we go. I'm back at it. You see? Good. Just cleaning up that space so we can have some space up in here. You know what I mean? Now let me find the Wooly wrote. Okay. What up? I'm looking at you. We said, oh, Vinyl, there you go. What's good? You up early, doing? Yeah, because I knew you would be here. I knew you would be here. So I'm happy you here, man. You heard? That's my beloved right there. He comes through. Vinyl Massacre. Pretty sure he got a good setup of a lot of good vinyls, you know. Make vinyl great again, you heard? Big up to the DJs that's still down with that. So that's important to hip hop. That's very important to hip hop. Those big, nice vinyls that you can scratch and do a whole bunch of good work on. I'm trying to look for my little man real quick. Okay, I just found it. Now we're going to look around. What up, everybody? Roll up this sage real quick. Roll up some sage. We got 1,000 people in the building. Roll up some sage. Okay? Let's see what he got. He ain't been outside in a minute. Okay, he just did something recent.
Step out of the live profit with a kid. Got locked, got out and came out to be prepared. Preschool to the graduation tears. Graduation is somewhere forsaken with a bump stare. The rest of the dumb year. Didn't see my daddy wasn't there. Even the phone disappeared. Stomach hungry right now. Grumbling in the movie, living on a nightmare. Dropping tears, gobbles of beers. The hottest wolves for the Bible beer, but it's not in the kitchen. It covered the oven and the bonus beer. Children are properly prepared. They continue to monopoly. They got them impaired. It's fair, but it's not clear. The musical chairs, legacy, snap them stairs, no way to prepare for the wares. Share what I bear, my underwears. Just as I'm fucking affair with the cuffing involved. Plus, another charge hauled off to the dungeon because of my head. Glad my children are grown and I'm all away from being stoned. Attacked, owned by the family through fucking phones. Treated them wrong. Leaving the soul thrown in the trash to rot in my room. This is a serious song. The grains of my beards have never been this long. Oh, my lonely king, come. Yo, cool down. No more beef before the leaf in the home. No more grief for long. Celebrate eating beef so long. Keep on tree, strong. Beef on my chest like King Kong with waxy weed on a clean bone. Raising my kids was high school, and I passed it honors. No more baby drama, karma. No more mental trauma, and no more talking to your honors. See, I spent a lot of years, niggas should have decided to stay. Step out of the live problem with kids. I got locked, got out, became out of the prepared because I was dead. Preschool to the graduation tears, I was dead. My congratulations is somewhere forsaken with a bump stair. Do I feel?
Good work there. What up? What up? $sign here, Mafia, if you want that. But we outside with that work. That's my man. That soapbox, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that up in you.
Baby, I got a partner, man. I'm doing this shit. Walking through Little Italy and San Diego, man. Doing my thing. So you might have a little traffic and shit in the background, but I'm still Mississippi. Yeah. Lying out with this party shit. Show the guys ancient fingers. Holding chickens. Doing some shit. You know, like look. Crack your over shell head knocking, make head knocking from your head popping, dropping DNA on your toboggan. Looking omelet, verbal chest boxing, the dark doppelgangers, the checker of life's vex action. See the earth's reaction, tectonic, droplets, product or process of water in the grass with gas to test democracy. Show response to the effects of tectonic, bring full volcanic lava, some lava comics, and stop the objective to catch problems. Yeah, the web goblins with death options. I shift seafood in hot water. I'm red lobsters. I make a restaurant, presto, rappers, bumper clock. The being of stars in the back of the parking lot of the restaurant. Red Robins, nigga. Toss them off the turnbuckle. Russian sick of niggas and then figure 4-leg locker. Water in the great said the best. These nuts. Yeah, the film of casserole with a stone top stuff. Bread top, fans watch, red blood rats that's chopping against black men and their mocking. To get to the function, to the knives. This made Baba man, they can't raise their sins due to the way of our women not understanding what a father is. But I'm glad that I got it. You know, I see what happened. A lot of y'all are just garbage. You need to flush down the toilet. Yeah, but like how you live it good and somewhat distorted onlookers. They see how you goofy niggas, you really can't afford it. How you ride around, speakers loud, noise, ordinances, from here, who's reported? As you ignore the shit going around in your orbit, as nervous thinking that you're gorgeous. So somehow, you're alerted of your presence, can't record it. Y'all niggas act shit. Now cracker, fucking over shell head, nodding and your head nodding, your head bobbing and dropping DNA all over your motherfucking body. Yeah, I had to say something, cause y'all ain't made that shit ill. Birthdays, you see what I'm saying? Straight on the rail, so we're saying, yeah. Happy birthday, so another choking Hebrew. I just like a burning bush. I smoke a green kiwi fruit. I drink witches brew, rock strokes, alphabet strokes. Don't eat the fruit. I'm the rich. Receive telepathic messages from my king. I shadow release like I lean to it. I meant to do it, but my insight is what I bring you. So you can overthrow the see through. Those who in which seem to cannot read through the messages that's written in the scriptures, and they continue to bring you read-throughs and devour my read-throughs. Well, the Catholic creeds who are illegal and are worshipped by niggas, weasels, under the church steeple, purple blue, worthless feeble jerk. I see you. I said, even though you Xerox with the preacher speak to you and redo what you do as a people. You can't convince me, nigga. I don't believe you. Yo, I make deacon soup. This is fried church's chicken with beans too. I heard it feeding and so lips closed and so new. Angels are all for sin. You all are faithful. Spoon fed many days is what you feed to. So shit will me as I do you. And I really need to believe to. Then I draw with my joy. I'm ready, heavy handed, no flaws. I'm a dexterous, southpaw, no holes ball. Ball, stretch, to the family numbers on. Just so you know how to talk of the heart. You cannot stop the pain with a talk. The loose short shot. Compose the muscles of heart like those are. Just hold my hammer and I worship and I sickle with you a color. I am art, for your art. My stick shit is good thoughts. To the part living in parts. The physical parts. So small shine to the parts. The time to swim with the sharks. The dinner is venison. Mix with specific sparks. Culinary arts. Put on the balance in my shopping cart. From the produce section, which is the best part of the world.
Yeah.
The first fruits of the
It seems like it's buffering again over here, but it stopped. I'm back. There they go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there they go. What's up, y'all? What up, y'all? Oh, it's still bugging out again. Now, my people said they could see me over here. They said they could see me over here. Now, we're going to hold it down because yesterday we had a good run. Yeah, yesterday we had a good run. There you go. Just want to make sure that it wasn't making no craziness. What up? Yeah, I'm just trying to get it in doom. You know what I'm saying? Give you that doom gaze, you heard? At 8 in the morning. Try to text my homeboy, see if they up. So we can get this next work in. I had to come right out the way. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna run from the wave. I had to come back, free the wave though. Yep. And my other people's up. Let's see what we got. There's only one. That's good. That's good. We'll stay just like that. Yeah. Feel me? Did 37 minutes. Love it. Yeah, I gotta engage into the conversation of why it's like that today. Because you know how they think. You know what I'm saying? Gotta beat up the algorithm every morning. That's why I said you gotta let them engage. And it'll be a one-hit wonder. And then the next one will be like, oh, he couldn't even do the same. Nah, we're gonna hold it down. We're gonna hold it down. Yeah, they had a lot of cookouts. Then they had a lot of silliness again. Got people mess it up, but then the police is taking the food from y'all cookout. So don't have cookouts. Because you know what cookouts bring about. You understand? Ain't nothing safety about no cookouts, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your cookouts somewhere out of state somewhere. National Yellowstone Park somewhere. You heard? But I tell you, man, I saw the pigs run down on the peoples and took their food, threw it in the truck. Didn't even want you to come get it back either. So you lost time, you get disorderly conduct, and you lose your food. Mm. I wanted to touch on it, but I don't think so, but it is. But I was like listening to that story about the worker of McDonald's. And then the other worker from Taco Bell telling the story about a person from McDonald's. Lost their job. Now they want them to sign the NDA. I tell the person like everybody else say, man, get your money from it, don't sign nothing. Because that was crazy. And then the peoples, prank callers like trolls, you know, y'all messed it up too. That's why black folks can't have nothing. You got to be a select few black folks that came from a cloth. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to understand, man. Some black folks is crazy, man. Okay? They crazy. You can't give them nothing because you can see what they do. You can listen to the stories. Am I upset about that? Nope. Let them get ahead and continue. Because reason why, because they don't got no guidance. And if you give them guidance, they don't want it anymore. So ain't nothing but to do but exterminate them. Let them exterminate each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact. Feel me? When the room starts giving notes, still doing my thing like that. But we back. What's up, man? So the whole story is, you know, you in a high position. Don't bother nobody, man. Don't bother them. Don't make it hard. You don't know what they. And then the story of the person was running around having trouble with a renter that they renting the place from. It's rough living in a place with somebody that you're renting from and they still there. It's like, what do you got? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't justifying anything. I just said, be nice. Because you don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was telling a story that I ran up across something like that. It was like, yo, can you please do this for the person? You know what I'm saying? I was like, why? They was like, because they on us and they need some time to be here and there. I said, cool, I could do that. And sure enough, when I did it, they praised me for it. So I could dig the whole thing. That's why you gotta be nice. That's crazy, man. And sometimes they get you, but if you got equal right to pull up on them and say, well, look, I've been nice, and this is what you do to me, look, I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? You got receipts. You let the people handle it. The people you pay your taxes payers to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What up, Ellis? Everything healthy over here. Everything, man. Mm-hmm. The only thing fake is you for thinking fake. See, if you think fake, you become fake. If you think real, you become real. It's only a mind thing here. You know what I'm saying? So, what we do for people like you, huh? This is sage. You know, you burn sage for your house. I got sage, inhalable sage, to wean out the evilness. You know what I'm saying? I could have had a bad dream this morning, and I could take it out on you. You know what I mean? But I'm just like that. Hmm? Hmm? Come back outside. Hmm? We work by sitting back, listening to the stories of how you write. Because that lets me know your education level. That you get up to think that, you know, do you say that to the television programs that you watch when they make those peoples look good for the beautiful television programs? You don't say nothing. You support it. You tune into it. You ask for more seasons, more episodes, okay? And more promotion. So I don't believe you'll come on the television program. You know what I'm saying? No. It's a real hard life being you. You know what I'm saying? And I used to watch those programs, and I used to hear how the honky tonk man used to talk, right? I used to hear how the $1 million man used to talk, right? And I used to hear how the boss man, see, these are men. I used to hear how they talk, and they always would talk down on me. I never understood until now that you would bring it to me, and I'm trying to uplift you. This should make you want to make yourself, y'all want to do better. That's what the job is all about. My job is to get you to do better. When you think I'm not doing better, that's when you pick up what I put down. But unfortunately, your fingerprints is tapping, nastiness, not even cleansed. You know, you don't take a Q-tip or a damp, dry terry cloth to clean the computer, but you wake up tapping. Let's see if we can make somebody not happy today. You know, your comments make me happy. the things you say makes me happy. Even though I be looking at it saying, they just don't understand. But it makes me happy because it lets me know that your education level stop right there. And I can help you with that. I can help you with that by telling you that I'm happy that you woke up to write that and for us to have an engagement. That's uplifting. Anything else would probably be a downgrade. I wouldn't want to downgrade you. I don't even know you. I know you work for the troll nation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out how much they pay you to come outside and hunt for people over 1,000 subscribers. I think they've messed with them. I don't think they've messed with people that's trying out the situation. I think they just mess with people that's over 1,000 and better and say things like, yo, how we get this guy out here? Who is this guy? I'm HAMP, the super villain of YouTube. Yeah. Battle rap disrespect these dudes, you heard? That's what we do. We work hard. I don't even know what day it is, but we know it's a day. You know what I'm saying? I am security. Who that, Doom? What's up, man? So I got my Doomites in the building, man. They all over the place, man. They understand the movement. You don't understand the movement. Doom Squad, roll up a sage. Doom Stack. We got 700 people in the building. What up? I got beloved Doom in here. Where he come from? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he. See what I'm saying? He got 11 subscribers. You know what I mean? I saw him before. He came through. This is like his third or fourth time. He's been out 11 years. You know what I'm saying? He's been hustling. Don't know if he got any thing he doing. Yeah, his record is clean. He ain't got no deleted messages. He ain't got no timeouts. And he ain't got no hides. Oh, so they let you engage. Thank you, Hot Wayne. Now you understand the show. Now you catching on. Subscribe, like, comment, and care, you heard? Because all you gotta do is listen. When you ask questions like, what the fuck, what's going on, just listen. We'll take you there. I wouldn't be here and have these amount of subscribers if I didn't get people just to listen. It took a minute. It took a minute to get them to understand that, you let him eat, I want to eat. But I'm going to eat like this. Feel me? We have fun. We have discussions on what you want to know, loved one. I said we have fun. We have discussions on what do you want to know, loved one. I said over here at this show, we have fun. We only discuss on what you want to know, loved one. Because everything is top shelf. Because if you snooze, you lose. Here's why we picking at it. The nigga naps twisted. Ribbon raps gifted. Woo! I'm on this shit like a RZA track. If you slip, you get the tax. Pity pack. Men and Mice is on a sticky track. Shout out to Hot Wayne, man, for stepping up, hitting that subscribe button, you heard? That's what this show is about. It's about having fun. Whatever discussion you like to know, what you need to know, loved one. You know what I mean? That's how I go. You know what I mean? In a genuinely mindset. Now what we doing? So as I was explaining the show, letting them know that that's how I designed it. And of course, let me scream at you. That's the other slogan. On top of being the Proganic Apprentice of MF Doom, AIP. In case y'all don't know what it is, it stands for Ancestor in Peace. And for those that's the heavy righteous, Allah in Peace. So some people said some other words that it got. That's their way. We got the AIP. Those things on the way coming out too. You know what I'm saying? That Impo, Stay Hydrated. We got the whole line of work coming out. You just gotta hurry up and see that. You're gonna see me at Madison Square Garden. You're gonna sell out in front of Madison Square Garden. You heard? Of course, security gonna be there. They're not gonna be. They just gonna be there. Just please be cool for the autographs. Run it down for the pictures. Make sure you buy merch. You can get all that. You get a picture. Just buy the merch. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need you to do. Buy the merchandise. Get a flick with Doom. You can see if everything real, because you be right up on him. You'll be like, yeah, he ain't lying. He's for real. He's standing out there for real. You know what I mean? So you already know the science, man. We're going to set it up. We're going to be right there. We're going to let you know. You're going to know. I'm going to get some peoples. They got a lot of good peoples coming out next month. Wear it up. Look out for the Apianos. They on their way. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, like, comment, and care. Yeah, this is the part 2 of the situation of yesterday. See, sometimes everything probably got to just be part 1 until you get a area code to get part 2, part 3s. But I like to ride on the next line of work that made the work. Like, why not make a part 2? It just will feel good to emphasize on it. And yesterday was just conversation. At around, it was approaching this time, almost. I forgot it was going on this time, and then it kept going. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was happening. Next thing you know, we wake up. A lot of people saw the good show. Gave them 2 hours or 10 minutes. We're gonna do the same thing, just to see if it can line up with each other. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours, 10 minutes, and some seconds, probably. You gotta look at. Seconds on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was 7. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna see 2 hours. Oh, 20 minutes. Oh, I did 20 minutes. Okay. I thought I did 10. All right, so we're gonna have to hustle. We're gonna have to hustle that. All right. Yeah. You gotta hustle. What's up, one? See, I ain't seen you do none of that. You didn't do none of that. See? All they did was prolong the whole thing. Trying to say, yo, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm selling my work. That's how you sell your work. Slow work, slow money. You know what I mean? Putting out them shorts. I'll probably be on that next month, man. Heavy. I see a few people eating off that, man. They eating off that fast too. Word. Making them lazy too. It's making them lazy. That they eating off that and they not outside. Nah. They're gonna tell you that they had worship inside Netta problems. You know what I'm saying? They was out there dancing around in the area code of other people territories, and they felt like they was too good for you after they got their first couple $1,000. See, that's why sometimes these niggas should have never got on YouTube, because they lied to you. That's why you come here. That's why you come here, because you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's the guy from the Green Hornet? He owns the newspapers. I forgot his name. Superhero, the Green Hornet. Not the cartoon, the character with Kato. You know what I'm saying? You remember. You don't know your superhero, he out there on the newspaper, he dancing around in the night, fighting crime. We ain't give up on the people. We stayed with you. Those people that got that money, boy, they ran on you, boy. See, Ha's hanging in there. See, I don't know if Bullet's getting that money, because I ain't seen it monetized yet. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of deep. You know, you gotta be monetized in this game. Tigo wants y'all to go over there on Twitch. I don't know. I ain't messing with Twitch. I don't feel like starting over, man. Like that. That's why I ain't messing with none of these Negroes up here, man. For real. That's why I just come in, shoot a little jump shots around real quick, and I run. Make my own thing, man. But these dudes are soft, man. They soft. And keep messing with the women, that makes you extra soft, but they're going to get your page taken away. Once they tell YouTube that they feel like it's sexual harassment, whatever, they got you. They got you. Niggas is do whole shit, but the women, that they could do that. Leave them alone, man. You're going to speak on it 1, 2, 3 times. If it's something personal, say that. If there's anybody on the shows, leave them peoples alone. You might as well just tell them you like them. Like, yo, you got a man on here, let me holler at you. They might tell you in the show, hey, tag him and say, nah, I don't. Timestamp it, nah, I do. Might get lucky. But if you going out the back door dissing him, why should she like you now? This ain't no you hit the girl, little kid shit, because you like her. You know what I'm saying? Pulling her hair and all that dumb shit in class. This is not that no more, man. This is not the Sunday school. You underneath the dress getting spanked by the nun. This is not none of that shit no more, kid. You feel me? This that high power work. That you gotta say hello, how you doing? You know what I mean? Word up. It's sad that the women look at you different. I mean, it's different. I mean, it's real. It's real. First thing they look at is your shoes. You gotta have some decent shoes on your feet. I'm serious. Your appearance gotta look good. Your skin gotta look good, and you gotta smell good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, they see the bid. They know I'm the orangutan, the ape, the orangutan. You know, there's a lot of apes. I'm the orangutan. I just sit back. I move like this. I move like that. You know what I'm saying? The orangutan. I got the beard of an orangutan. You know what I'm saying? So I just chill out. I just look good. Make her say, and I offer you. You need me to buy that? It ain't nothing. It's an extra $10 to buy her that. You know what I'm saying? And take the change and say you want to play a number. You might get lucky. She might like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She be like, nah, I got it. You're like, nah, let me just be a man. Sometimes that happens too. Women don't understand that men just want to be a man. They're not looking to say, I bought this for you, to throw it back in your face. No, it's just a generosity. That's like if I meet you, I come meet you. I'm not coming empty-handed. I'm coming with flowers. I'm actually coming with some flowers. Actually, I got some, one for the lungs, and I got some one that goes in the vase for water. Same thing with base and water. I got it all. She gonna be like, oh snap, he come with flowers. Yeah. And I got some scallops. Yeah. Yeah. We eat scallops. Light scallops. I got some flowers with scallops. You know what I'm saying? And we stay hydrated. We got water. And I got champagne. That's how I step up on the scene when I meet a female. And she like, yo, what's up? I be like, yo, she said, what we doing? I'm like, let me surprise you. What chick ain't gonna want to eat no scallops from the Chinese restaurant? Get 2 of them. Get 10, that's 20. Everybody eat, get full real nice. You know what I'm saying? Sip down your water. Now you can pop champagne. Now you can puff the sage. Got your flowers. We winning. But you take it to the Mick trap. Let her see you slapping hands with niggas with their pants hanging out their ass. You know, I get tired of seeing that, man. I don't understand that. You know, they told us that in jail that you do that, you looking for somebody to play with your butt. So niggas in jail was like, you know what I'm saying? That shit started in then, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's out here in the street. Niggas are still wearing these pants. You know what I mean? Acting crazy and all. You feel me? Showing what type of underwears they wearing. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It should be decent. Put that thing on the right way. You know what I'm saying? Put your clothes on the right way. You need suspenders? You might need suspenders, man. Feel me? I'm tired of you looking crazy out here in these streets. And you looking so crazy. You making them look like thinking I'm crazy. For real. Because now I'm trying to redefine on how a black man should be in these days and times. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be funny out there on how you move around doing crime. Do-rag doom balls, you heard? That's what this is, man. Do-rag doom balls, man. Let me set this thing up righteously. You know what I'm saying? Because it said, hey, you ain't got no more energy. You're going to have to suit up. I said, all right, we're going to have to suit up. I should have tackled this a little early. Yeah, that should be all right. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Let that thing sit like that for a minute. We got the super booster charger on. It'll fall down. It'll let you know how real it is. It's just that real. Super booster charger is working. Oh, there you go. Perfect. What up? We ain't going nowhere. Live show. Came outside to get it early, man. So, you know, I'm here to redefine on how to be the black man in today's time. But you out here running around out your mind. That bothers me. That bothers me. Because now I can't get her mind on the right. Because now she looking for Hennessy and Alizé every day. So this is like If he do it once, he got to do it again. Where yours at? You don't want to be with a man that started the pack? Like, this is crazy. I'm trying to find out where everybody mind at. Do-rag doom balls. Look, man, it don't work like that. It has to be 50-50. Just because it's 50-50. Mm-hmm. We got to raise better. We got to think better. You feel me? Why run around acting like we don't love each other? That's crazy. That's crazy. Knowing that I love you. You see, you'll probably say, oh, you just want one thing. I want all things. They said you in good hands in all state, right? So I want all things from you, like you want from me. You want me to be clean. You want me to be righteous. You want me to be nice. You want me to do this. I say, yeah, I've got you. So what we do now? We work on it. Now, we understand occupation is a tedious operation. We say occupation is very tedious operation. It's tedious getting in that operational field of getting occupied. So they told you about Occupy Wall Street. You ain't getting no money. I ain't see you get no money when you occupied Wall Street. You ain't getting nothing. Not a diamond district, not a diamond stock, not a penny stock, nothing. But you went out there dancing for views. You ain't get nothing out of the Diddy trial. Nothing. You gained a few subscribers to listen to your little whack-ass story. You ain't gained nothing but a few couple of dollars towards your monetization. You should be ashamed of yourself. Captain Desario once said, you know how you have a symbol of life? When you stop doing things that ends life. That came from Captain Desario. You know how you get a symbol of life? When you stop doing things that ends life. I said, you know how you will get a symbol of life? Stop doing the things that ends life. Big up the Captain Desario, man. I heard a lot of things from that man. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of things from that camp. I don't think I got nothing out of that camp except that one simple thing that he said. And I say, yo, big up to him, man. Big up to Captain Vodka Desario, you heard? When I give him that name. And he liked the comment that I wrote, that I repeated, that he said, because I don't think nobody heard it. You know what I'm saying? I think he said it once. I repeated it. It caught on. So I said, yo, that's fly. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I is p.2. Big up to them, man. Big up to those guys out there holding it down, dispersing that knowledge, you heard? I is UPK, you heard? Captain Yacht, man. Big up to them on 125th Street in Harlem. When I run down on him, that's going to be what I'm going to say to him, and he's going to know exactly. When I see him, I'm going to say just this particular line in front of him. And see, I always catch the inklings of things. That's how I got Lux's attention. That's how I got French Montana's attention. You got to know how to grab their attention that they said, that they know that they said it, and see if somebody else know. So when I see Captain Desario, I'm going to say just exactly what he said from the back. You know how you have a symbol in life, right? Stop doing things that end life. He might run around and be like, oh, snap. I remember that. I know him. You know what I mean? So big up to Beloved, man. Nathan God do, we outside, man. What up, Mike Righteous? I see you. Yeah, man. Big up to MF Doom. We out here, man. I'm the Proganic apprentice of MF Doom. You heard? We here. Salute. We all outside. Nathan Gado, I see your attendance, man. It's looking real good. So big up to that situation, man. If I ain't learned nothing, I learned that. Now, I heard a lot of work from them. And probably like, yeah, that's good, that's good. But I ain't really caught no quote. So Captain Tazaria, you out there? Tagging for me, Nathan. I want to say thanks for that work, man. I'm just grateful you even wrote that amount of work, man. That's even better, man. We hustling the same time like yesterday, just to see if it was real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's today's topic, man. And I might do that by saying it on the jump off after this show. You know what I mean? And it might make that a real big topic. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? No one in the building, no doubt. We definitely, we hustling. We hustling. We hustling out there. We just gotta be careful because we on a short cord over here. You know what I'm saying? This cord to fall and tilt over real quick. Gotta be still. You know what I'm saying? Still I rise. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be still. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be still out here. Body still. For Black Panther power to the people. You know what I'm saying? The other Bobby still gave Wu-Tang those beats. Mm-hmm. And that dream you like called the man of steel that fly around all day. So you got a lot of men, you got a lot of steel, man. You got a lot of steel, man. Feel me? You got a lot of steel out there, man. You gotta be still, you heard? Still I rise, you already know. Repeat it. Mm-hmm. You working, man. You got 1,000, 1,300. It's looking good. Feeling good. You know what I'm saying? You hustling. Yes, sir. 9 o'clock, almost that time. It's been 2 weeks. Big up to my beloved. You know what I mean? It's gonna be A-OK. You know? Salute, man. Feel me? Anything God do, man. Where it goes so far, he always in the zone. He goes by him, Doom, no doubt. I mean, that's it, right? That's how hip hop is all about. Gold chain, get fly. 88, man. 98. 2008. You know what I'm saying? 2018. You know what I'm saying? 50 years of hip hop for you, man. I gave you 50, man. Now I'm about to sit back after this run. We're gonna write children books, man. Word up. Word up. Look out for the Apianos. We're gonna be reading books. Yeah, show my literacy skills to you. Not only memorizing, you're gonna read. Because I know you haven't been reading for 90 days. You ain't read. You've been minor league reading from the internet. You ain't touch a page. You feeding Google and he's feeding you back. And then you ain't looking in the bookshelves. You ain't digging through the bookshelves to touch things that's very much authentic. So you running through your phone, wasting time asking Google, paying them, because you got to pay a month, and you on the Wi-Fi. Same thing, if you ain't doing it for free at the library or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or by McDonald's or any other fast food restaurant But I be like, why these niggas be so much over there? I figured it out. The Wi-Fi is over there. The Wi-Fi. You see niggas over some full entry, it's because the Wi-Fi, man. They ran in there, they bought a juice, an apple pie, they bought a burger, and they asked the Wi-Fi code, got it, and they stand there and make a track. And be thousands of niggas talking, looking stupid, making a mess, McDonald's packages on the ground. The guy come out sweep, and they look at him like he's a minor bird or something. Like, look at him sweeping the floor. He say, yo, excuse me. You don't want to get out of his way. You got a job to do. You get mad because he told you to slide over. So you wait for him to come to work like, yo, why you playing me in front of me? You soft, man. So he had all right to put a knife out and plug you. All because you was playing games on his work site. You outside, clogging up the Wi-Fi, dancing around on Instagram and TikTok like that dude who got shot, trying to grab whatever he had, and the kid didn't let it go. Was strong enough to pull it out and go like this. Bow! Probably messed up his hearing a little bit, but he took out the gun and said, bow! I said, whoa. Then did it 4 more times. Now, gonna get time. But then again, he can say, yo, it was his gun. That man can't talk. He can say, yo, I was taking it from him because he was trying to kill me with it. And I got it from him. It's all on the guy's phone. He taped the whole thing. He ran. You see what your man do? That's why you can't do nothing with your man. He ran on him. I ain't running on my man, son. Nah. I remember me and my boy walked in the store and some dude looked at him. I said, yo, that's my nephew. You heard? He was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. And we continue to walk through. Because niggas think you by yourself and niggas think you soft, man. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell my man, yo, you got to be on point when you walking around here. Because I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? I got my hand in my pocket. Like, for real. Like, yo, you better move. That's all I'm asking you to do, man. Or we'll make a movie here, man. Because I don't even know you. And you're approaching my peace after I gave peace. See, that's the problem. I walk out as peace and love because I know people need that. They don't have it. So it's always, what's up? What's violent word at times? Yelling out, what's up? This ain't no Eddie Murphy song. What's up? What's up? This ain't none of that. Yeah, he trying to master my mind. Yeah, you got to be peace and love. Even through distress, like I'm going through. This is 2 weeks and I lost my peoples. So I got to perfect my mind too. But I still got a job. And I was telling all my closest and beloveds that's near me when this thing took place, I explained to them that, you know what I'm saying? He said, more man said, this him doing what the world. I appreciate you, Toxic Game. So I told my people, yo, we all we got. I said the only way we could face the world after this is that we gotta sumo wrestle, we gotta box, we gotta slap box, we gotta rank, we gotta do all the things that's necessarily needs. We gotta arm wrestle. You understand? We gotta but don't talk for 2 days, 3 days, because we sobbing. We in pain. In the world, because I had the next album, I was like, nah, I don't know. But yeah, nobody cares. Keep working. So we on that slogan now, like, yo, you know what, man? Stay hydrated. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. Stay working. And that's harsh. We actually like, comment, and care. We say that now. You see, we tell you that. But now we got word that nobody cares. Keep working. It's sad because you still got to move those chess pieces. And the chess pieces is your mind. You got to be every piece on the board. There's only 64, 32. Huh? 64, you got 64 squares and there's 32 chessmen. 16 apiece. Huh? Huh? You could be any color you like this to be, but preferably I play black. I gotta go on to E5 now. You feel me? So we gotta play this game like that. Checkers the same way. It's a board game. Monopoly. Yahtzee. Name it. Shoot the ladder. I mean, did you understand all those board games? I read it. I didn't let the teacher explain it. I let everybody play, and then they ain't got the experience hands-on. Then when I played the game, I beat them. Because I read it. I understood it. Instead of them just like, what to do again? They're like, oh no. They're like, oh, he made a mistake, so let me go that way. Easy. Because they didn't read. So where we at, man? We had a bad situation. With a bad situation, trying to make it a good situation. You know what I mean? And we in the zone. I can't sleep. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep, Lord. Nah. I'm an insomniac, man. For YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? They pay you you need to get that payment. I sleep when I'm dead. That's about it. And I still won't be there. I gotta go ancestor for some peoples that I've been calling out. The ancestor for me. So I gotta go ancestor for some other peoples that gonna call for me to come help them in the relatively world of now. You understand? While I'm in the relatively world of over there. You know what I mean? So that's how this thing works. And you ask the ancestor world to make you an ancestor when you get there. So you can ancestor for someone else. So I can't go sleep. I got too much on my mind. I'll probably go to sleep if you subscribe. Do-rag doom bars. You feel me? We got 800 people in the building. That's beautiful. Let them know we outside, man. Until I'm going to do this, man. I said I'm going to do this whole thing for Nick, man. Because this is therapy. Can't mope. And I know people will say, and I speak to my peoples, and I say, yo, we got to take the worst, right, of how people think. Because to us, it's family. To everybody, it's deep. Nobody cares. We got to keep working. We explained that we not going to express, but we've been dog walking for 5. You don't think the dogs know me? looking for me. We ain't outside. It's a fact. So when I run past the gate, they bark at me and they look for me. I run to the gate. They don't look to do nothing to me, but they remember my man. So they looking and like, yo, where your man at? And I gotta tell the owner and tell him or her, yo, Nip Doom went back. So every time we went to the dogs, I always let the dog smell him behind the gate. And they always play piss on each other on the gate. And the other dog, the other Chihuahua he played with, he gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? The last time he was with him, that's why I probably think that's what probably happened. They was dancing around in the yard together. So we'll see what happened, man. Big up, man. Next one we get, not gonna be too flamboyant. We was flamboyant with him, man. We took him all over. You know what I'm saying? 9/18. I think just the time 2 weeks ago, Nip was going into convulsions probably. I was looking up, thinking what to do, hoping he'd get better, trying to figure out a plan. And then, you know what I'm saying? He was still making a breath at that time. And after that, it was like he had a whole bunch of Popeye napkins hanging around his bed. I saw a lot of brown. I was like, what the hell? Got excited very much. Got so excited that, you know what I'm saying? That I had to take a shower. You know what I mean? I called the owner, let the owner know what was going on. It took him, who gave me the dog, it took him an hour to get there. And by that time, air was already out the lungs of Nip Doom. You know what I'm saying? What up? So, his birthday was 9/18 for what I was told. So I had looked on the calendar and saw that mine's is 11, 18 is behind. And I told the owner, I said, yo, yours is there too. I always told the owner that was the birthday that time when they always said it was the 3rd. I always said it was the 4th. You know what I'm saying? I always kept yelling it out. So I was like, yo, man, it's good that we got it in sequence for Nip Doom. You know what I'm saying? And we still gonna honor that. Because up to this day, I still say, when I sit back, if people call me and I call them the next day, I'm like, yo, happy birthday. They're like, yo, my birthday was yesterday. I'm like, damn, why you didn't say nothing? He's like, yo, you didn't know? I'm like, nah, I didn't know. I always do it on a different day. So, but I know 9/11. I can't forget that. Can't forget that. That's embedded. I don't know maybe that and my mother's birthday. I probably know 12 birthdays, kids included. You heard? So, any other birthday, I be trying to write it down with your name in one of the books or on the calendar or something. Try to save the calendar or something like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm sorry about that. But you 9/11, I know you. You 9/11, I know you. I definitely know you. You some of the birthdays of my peoples. I'm like, oh, what birthday is that? Oh, that's I remember that. That's my kid's birthday. Like, all right, cool. If I see you, I'll be like, happy birthday to my kid and people who got that birthday. That's it. That's how we do it. Mm-hmm. Salute, man. We on 1:30. We almost pro time. I came to do the same thing. So 9:21 was that. You know. I mean, I think about it, and I do my best not to think about it. But I said if I go somewhere, but I have to go back there. I said when I go back there, I have to limit a routine that was always there when I was there. So I was kind of premeditating the work of like, yo, maybe I'll come back on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? July, we got August, September. Yeah. Come back 6 days before my birthday, 5 days before my birthday. I said I'd probably do that. Toughen it out. Because nobody cares. Keep working. I figured it out. You know? It's just a new way of thinking for how people. And then the whole key to this, we said, well, we try to be away from whatever doomsday that they're going to go through. And when they go through their doomsday, we're going to say, we didn't hear about it. Okay? We're going to give you the same, we're going to ask the Most High, what prayer did they ask for us? And we'll use that same prayer back for you. Because we looked at it. Because if it was a good prayer, you wouldn't be saying nobody cares. Keep working. Sometimes good prayers work. Sometimes good ideologies of help can work. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's go over there and keep the king happy. We talking real life. I know you had dreams of falling, choking, gasping for air, and you wake up and like, man, I'm thirsty. That's exactly how I probably feel for my little man. Sometimes you gotta have empathy, empathy, and the other E. All three of them. And apathy. I think it's empathy, empathy, and apathy. The way they put it together is the same way. You gotta have an epitome. Put it that way. Do-rag doom bars. So what is the epitome of this, man? Huh? The epitome is the inner soul of trying to get things done righteously. And it goes from that saying that I just said half hour to an hour ago. Suppose you got a symbol of life. How you know you got a symbol of life? When you stop doing things that ends life. Maybe that's what we probably gonna keep on working, because maybe our symbol of life, because the end of the life is dealing with people that just don't care. You gotta get them to care again. But that's what they miss. That's why they aimlessly running around in the street or YouTube trying to do, man. It's crazy. It's sickening, if you ask me. It goes to let me know that maybe they all playing this game to get a check. It's possible. Or they just out here playing around on the freck. Like they frecking around, frecklizing, playing freckles, I don't know. Doing something, they frecking. You know? Who knows? This thing is for, you know what I mean? It ain't no for fake, man. You could really be here today and going tomorrow. It's a super glue fact, man. So around this time, because I ain't looking, he probably was going through the convulsions all the way up to 9:30. I didn't see it until 9:30. Probably lift him up to help him get it out much more than he probably needed to get it out. But I guess that's so much. You can't get around it. You don't even need to be touched on that. You heard? So 9:26. Like I said, I was just sitting here, just thinking on how I was gonna get my little man better. I was trying to pour every resource, and I kept waiting for the peoples that I deal with to be open. But I was like, yo, was going to set me back. All I kept thinking about was the setback and trying to feel like, yo, how I'm going to climb out. We can't drown. We need help. That's all I kept saying. We need some type of help, like fast. And I realized that it was probably too late because help the SOS didn't go out fast enough. Because it's just so sudden. It happened so quick. It happened in the week a day. Man was leaking something, probably happy, probably got kicked, bladder broke. I don't know. Feel me? Thought he healed up or something didn't heal properly. We don't know. Feel me? I'm not sure what happened. Probably pulled him the wrong way for walking because it was so much work and atmosphere. So we don't know. We just say, hey, everything gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Word up, super glue fact, man. AIP nip, man. Word. It was that hot consumption of weather. You know what I'm saying? It was that hot consumption of weather, man. It took my little man down. And you know, Mexico is more hot, but this was higher than Mexico. Texas is more hot. This was higher than Texas. It was really controlled weather for this whole month of July, man. I feel completely distraught on how this whole thing went down in another 2 minutes. When I looked down and saw my little man in a brown pool, and I couldn't help it. But I spoke to some people that speak to animals like that, and I was told that he said I didn't do nothing wrong. He said I did everything right. He actually said he blamed it on himself. And I was like, why? And I didn't even want to ask him why. Because it's a dog thing, you heard? It's an animal thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's 9:30. So AIP Nip Doom, man. You feel me? The owner called me this morning and told me thank you. You know what I'm saying? I felt a little good with that. And they expressed that I was just a dog care. You know. Yes, he was my dog, but that was because I had to care for you because you was work. But I made sure that he came to see the area where you ever stayed at. Never kept the dog like it was mine, never came back. You know what I'm saying? Never left him alone unless it was raining. He had to run back out. So he always traveled. You know what I'm saying? AIP Nim. He always traveled. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I left him home unless I went to the Janet concert or anywhere out there in the trenches of New York City moving around when I was in a hotel staying. Leave him out and come get him and still take him out at night when it was 1, 2, 3. So a lot of work, man. So I dog cared for him. You know, when the owner felt his life was threatened. And he felt that being by himself and I'm by myself, felt the dog would be harassed by situations of loneliness and craziness. So he called to thank me and said, "Thank you for being my dog helper, dog care sitter, and nippy father for the time that he went back to the S." Now the whole kids get back on the bike again. I mean, that's like having an Achilles heel. Get an Achilles heel, you're afraid to jump high. You're tedious with your movement now. Your routine got to be different. So I said, if one come across the radar, it'll possibly be an opportunity, not one day. But, you know, I explained that it could have been one of us, and the dog could have been with one of the owners. Like one of the owner could have went back, and it could have just been me and the dog. One of I could have went somewhere, and it could have been him and the owner. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing was Nip did it first, and now we see what life is really is now, because it's like, yo, man. Then when we got the help, it was too late. The dog we seen on television that was being attacked by pit bulls, they said their veterinarian bill was $8,000. Come on, B. That's why I said I know one thing for sure. I will receive some big money from playing those good, beautiful lottery numbers. And when opportunity makes it run for me to get that big millions, I'm opening up the first thing. I am going to do this. I have to do this because look what I had to go through. And I'm telling the universe, you are going to give me that millions because I'm going to do this with that million. I'm opening up a medical center, veterinarian center, all around all around the clock. In the short range area where you could drive and be in the city, I'm gonna put it in the most desolate area that have the most animals. That's where it's going. Most likely it's be Brooklyn. I'm from Queens. They tell me I gotta go back to Queens. I'm in Brooklyn trying to get it done here. Nothing out here. So we're gonna work. And we will get that done. In the name of Nick, you heard? And I told you yesterday, this shit feel like your man got shot, man. On a block or something for just rolling dice. Niggas came and sprayed the block and he got hit. Well, what happened last time I left, them niggas came and shot the party and son got hit. Word. And y'all wake up Sunday morning, y'all standing by his spot he got hit at, where he got picked up at, y'all got a candle. And y'all sitting on the crate, or y'all sitting in a chair. Now y'all guarded up now. Now y'all looking for let them come through now. We outside. Let them come outside now. Nah, they in the daytime. They already did their work at night. They knew that you was going to be out there. They could come and roll up again. But that'd be too easy. Niggas. Tired of them niggas.